Whoa, what's happening, team? We got Ask BBad a question number something. I've lost count of these. They're great fun. My apologies for getting this one a bit late, but on the weekend I had a comp. Super successful comp. Really appreciate those that came out and supported me for the day and all the messages leading up to it. It was really cool. I haven't done a three lift comp since I think 2019. So we crashed a massive PB total. Last total was 645. And we finished with a 710. And my big goal for today, for the day, was to go 9 from 9. So having literally a perfect comp, which we did. 275 squat, 150 bench, and a 285 dead. And we even managed to sneak away with a second place, which was kind of cool. Take that little medal. There was a bit of a battle going on in the back room, working out numbers on what would be needed to make sure I could get that second place. So we had a little bit of fun with that. Thanks our boy Kevin and Brando for leading the charge on what to do there. I simply said to them, put whatever you need on that barbell and I will fucking pull it to make sure I get second place. Now, looking ahead now, the questions are super cool stuff. We have some guys coming into comp this weekend. I have been having a little bit of conversation around a training session to be done the day before the comp. A little bit crazy and thought people are thinking, fuck, what do you mean you're going to train the day before the comp? Now, there is some stuff out there. A lot of sports teams, footy teams, etc. use this. It is a CNS prepping session, so doing some fast, explosive, lightweight movements to prime yourself and get yourself ready for the day as well. I think it works well because if you do nothing all the week, you get a little bit stiff and a little bit tight, I should say. So this gets you moving as well. This little CNS prepping or pre-comp training session, you could say, I'm actually going to do up a template program, which I'll make available for everyone lifting this weekend and keep a link for anyone else who's interested. But simply, it'll work a couple of ways. Number one, you will do all of your prehab and rehab before you warm up, and most importantly, you are treating this warm up as if you're warming up for the comp. The other nice benefit of this is this gets you to practice visualization for the day, so you can think about what it's going to be like, what it's going to feel like, who is going to be standing in front of you, what are the things you're going to listen for whilst you're doing these lifts. For me, I did this on the Saturday, the day before comp. I worked up to a 145 squat, hit a single, and then did a bunch of back downs at two plates. For me, I was visualizing having the crowd in front of me. Now the crowd is not a problem. I don't mind lifting in front of people. It's the fact that I have all of these moving things in front of me, and I struggle to find my center of where to look. So I was practicing going through my head on that and how to overcome it. Um, and then after that, we work on some more power stuff. So some box jumps or some broad jumps can be good with those, with the skill set of being able to do some Olympic lifting. We could look at adding some of that in there as well. And then finishing with a nice little foam roll stretch sort of session to work with some recovery. What I found personally, I found that worked really well. One, I got moving, which I found to be super important because I get quite tight from not doing too much. Two, the mental side of it was exceptionally great. It gave me that opportunity to practice and visualize that challenge of having a crowd in front of me and where to look and what to do. So I didn't get lost in that and lose focus, which worked out to be very handy on the day. And then as far as being more powerful because I did the stuff, well, I went 9 from 9 and I had a perfect day. So let's say that's the evidence you need to make sure that those that are competing this weekend, I strong recommendation you do this. Now, question number two, currently pregnant. Wondering if there's some things I can do every day that takes little time with current commitments. I'm needing some easy options to maintain consistency. I'm thinking core is probably one of them, one of the main ones. And what are some of my favorite core pregnancy exercises, sets and reps? Thanks in advance. Like anything, time is the killer. We wish we had more of it. We usually have less of it. And one of the things that falls away is training, unfortunately. However, being able to find a way to do something small every single day is something I'm a big advocate for because doing something little every day adds up quite quickly when you spread it out over 7 days or 365 days of the year. Now, how little time we have, who knows? So let's imagine you got 15, 20 minutes. I think you should be trying to prioritize more than just core in that 15 or 20 minutes you have. You would like to do a full body movement if possible. If you have some light dumbbells and weights, that is great. If not, body weight is more than enough. Things like squats, lunges, push ups, all very good things you could be doing. Doing the fact that you are time poor, highly recommending supersetting, but being mindful not to get your heart rate up too crazy high as you are pregnant. And for core stuff, big fan. Obviously, no direct core stuff like crunches and stuff. Really steering away from that. Like all of my core work, I prefer, including those that are pregnant, is more of a stability-based exercise. Of course, being pregnant, being mindful you don't make it incredibly challenging, but you add some challenge towards it. A good one for home would be some form of dumbbell march, I think could work quite well. You do have your side planks and normal planks as well. They can do good. Bird dogs are great. I would recommend that as well. But I think my favorite for at home it would be a nice dumbbell march or hold some groceries or a bucket of water and go for a march. Guys, that's it. Thanks for your question. Thanks again for those checking in on comp. I'll keep you guys updated on my training plans as now I get back into that gross volume stuff, talk about what that's going to look like and what I'm going to do there, and then the plans at the end of the year to hit some bigger numbers again. Questions come in a couple of weeks. Those that are competing this weekend, we have a big crew of you all that are in this group lifting this weekend. Super pumped to be there and see you all throw down. And that's it, Karen. See you soon. Bye.